This week's double money and XP bonuses are here in Red Dead Online, but they are slightly different than what you'd normally expect from a weekly bonus, and so today we are going to crunch the numbers, showcase the results, and I'll also be giving my own tips and tricks here in Red Dead Online and showcasing my own strategy to help you make lots of extra money this week in Red Dead Online, but also shed some light on how strange this double money opportunity here is in game this week. It's not the first time we've had a very specific money bonus like this, but I'll talk about why it may be a little bit too specific later on in this video. But without further ado, let's get started. If you enjoyed this video at any point, let me know by dropping a like on this video, and if you'd like to stay up to date and in the loop with everything Red Dead Redemption 2 and Rockstar games, please consider hitting that subscribe button with your bell notifications turned on. So this week's bonus in Red Dead Online surrounds one single mission, and that is the Sofrano opportunity in game. And funny enough, that's why I said money farming opportunity in the title, because this is the first time we've had a double money opportunity on opportunity missions. Unfortunately, it's not all three, that being the Emerald, Ruby, and the Diamond opportunity missions. It's just the Diamond, which also doesn't even pay the most, as spending 10 minutes on all three missions result in slightly different amounts of money, with the Ruby actually paying out the most, then the Sofrano Diamond, then Covington Emerald. However, it's just very strange to see Rockstar choose a single opportunity mission in general as our bonus for a week straight now. Now, in terms of payout, this bonus is very good because you can earn at most $375, which is fantastic pay for a mission that can actually only take you about 6 minutes if you waste no time at all. However, the one big problem here is that you need Capitale to start these opportunity missions, and the Sofrano one is no exception. As you all know, Capitale takes a long time to farm, and even if you hit all the guaranteed spawns during crimes and contracts, it will still take a couple hours to earn 25 plus Capitale to take on the Sofrano mission on Ruthless difficulty. So while the bonus money-wise is really good, it's a specific mission and it's one you can't farm over and over again. Yes, the argument can be made for legendary bounties as well. Those are all on cooldown, so you can't farm those back to back to back. You'll have to wait on those at least 48 real-life minutes as well for the mission to become available again. Sofrano has that same cooldown, plus the Capitale requirement. And this brings me back to the original point I made in the Capitale is useless and pointless video I made after Blood Money released. Overall, Capitale is a nonsense currency, just meant to slow down your playtime and make you participate in the new, harder content less than you could had there been no stupid Capitale prerequisite to start the mission in the first place. Then there's the whole other story of how Capitale is actually useless in general. These missions don't pay out more than the 5-star legendary bounties. In fact, they actually pay out less than some of the top tier ones. And so why do we have to spend all this time grinding for it if we're not going to get a huge reward? And then there's also no other exclusive and unique rewards to redeem Capitale for, so I don't really see the sense in farming this week's money bonus overall. If you have the Capitale, of course run this mission over the others this week so you can take advantage of the bonus, but farming Capitale just for this mission, I would say, is time you could spend better elsewhere. And if you're farming contracts for money and gold in the free roam anyway while Trader and Moonshiner produce, then you're all covered because Capitale will come naturally to you during your gaming sessions at that point. Now, as for the rest of this video, I wanted to show you a little live gameplay while I also commentate on my own strategy of my guns blazing and going in loud approach, just to help those of you who are having trouble with this mission, because it can get pretty intense if you're not going in stealthy, and challenging if you go at it solo as well. I'll let you know when to take tonics, when to take cover, when to go after the wagon, etc., because damage output from enemies is a lot different on this mission compared to other Ruthless difficulty content, so hopefully that will help you out, and then after that we'll wrap things up for today. So immediately when I start the Sofrano opportunity on Ruthless difficulty, I make sure to do two things. I tonic up with a potent health cure, and then I will also take a minty big game meat so that I can fortify my health core more so than the tonics. The tonics are going to go away, and you may need to take a few of these on the mission, but more so you want to have your health core fortified so you don't get one shot if you lose all of your health ring. The next thing, I'm using Painted Black, Eye for an Eye, Strange Medicine, and Cold Blooded. Painted Black to get easier headshots and mark targets while I'm on horseback because I play in free aim, and it's kind of hard to aim at the head in free aim while on a horseback doing all that stuff at once, so I just make it easier with Painted Black. Eye for an Eye, I get Deadeye back when I get headshot kills. Strange Medicine, I basically get a little bit of health back every time I hit my shots and do damage. Cold Blooded, I re-heal. It says in the game for 3 seconds, but it's actually 5 seconds. I re-heal for that amount of time every time I get kills, and all these cards kind of feed back into each other. They're all basically regenerative ability cards. Now, there's two approaches you could do. You can go in through the front door, and you can also go in through the back door over here. Sometimes I just prefer doing this because it makes the gunfights a little bit easier. You're not going to get shot necessarily as easily from the people in the rafters. Those are really the folks you want to worry about. Of course, you have a few folks down here as well, but the enemies are grouped up there, so you just want to make sure that, you know, they're not putting so many shots down range on you that they're going to kill you super fast, because I think that's the problem here. There's so many people grouped up in this one section. I usually throw some Molotovs, just have fun with it. You know, you don't really need to do anything crazy. I actually missed most of mine, but I'm just going to sit here and shoot these guys, right? I'm going to try and not take another tonic unless I have to. I may need to, we'll see. No, I think we're good. Got the target. Kill these guys. There's some extra folks outside. There's just a lot going on this mission. Sometimes you gotta focus up, right? But this way you can identify the target immediately. Again, if you go in stealth, then you're just gonna kind of wait, because the game will let you know eventually, and you could do those different things like set the barn on fire to attract them. But this is just my own guns blazing approach, and I feel like it's kind of fun to watch. This is when I make my escape. I'm gonna go down. For some reason, I can't jump over the deck outside, so you gotta run down the steps. Make sure your horse is ready to go. There's gonna be enemies spawning on your left and right. Clear them out with a shotgun. The whole first section of this, you basically want to take care of with your shotgun, honestly. And now we have the location of the wagon. I don't really bother fighting these enemies because they do infinitely spawn, so you don't want to kind of hang around town for too long. They're just gonna lay enough shots into you. You're gonna take enough damage. There's the wagon too. Oh, my horse is like dead. This is, of course, I hop on to record this. You've seen me use Sofrano opportunity gameplays several times in my videos. Now I do it and I just sell right off the bat. That's usually how it works, right? But I'm shameless about painted black in this mission. I feel like you kind of need to do it so you can get your kills fast, chase down the wagon, get your diamond. And honestly, it's not too bad of a thing too if you take your time on this mission, because it goes quick anyway. Like, if you try and be super fast with it, you're not going to make that much money, right? Now, if you follow this wagon too long, they're actually going to arrive at their destination, which is just up here. It's taken me a while to go after the wagon on this attempt of the mission, and they're about to actually pull up at a destination. If you know where that is, it's the stable that's like in the middle of the Heartlands over here, just south of Emerald Ranch and stuff. And this is where you can meet everyone to basically take out the last little bit of enemies while you steal the wagon yourself. We got the wagon. We're out of here. We're gonna go deliver this to the drop-off now. And if you spend about 10 minutes on this mission, you get the optimal money to time ratio, which is perfect. And you're gonna see that result coming up next. Now we'll turn into this wagon, finish this mission, and receive our payout. And so there we are. The mission's complete. I want to see exactly how much money we make. We got our 3,000 XP and $375. So the money's there. Is the money very good? Yes. Is the replayability value of this mission there? Yes, because you can't really replay it that often. You can't farm it necessarily to make a lot of money every single hour. You can just make a lot of money on a per mission basis, but the amount of missions you're going to be doing this week farming this is not going to be that great. And for all the other reasons I mentioned earlier in my video, that's why I would recommend that you just kind of don't necessarily go after this bonus for the sake of going after this bonus. Go after this bonus because you already farmed Capitali from the contracts you were doing, because you're doing that instead of doing bounties or something like that. So with all that said, I think we'll wrap things up right here. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video today, and if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to my channel and you want to stay up to date with all the best Red Dead Online and Rockstar Games content, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing. We consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks, and we'll keep you guys updated here on the channel daily. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube, and you're more than welcome to ask me questions on there. You can follow me at HazardousHDTV, and all of my social media links can be found in the description down below. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys in the next Red Dead Online video. Adios, amigos.